Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Game 2 of the 1964 World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals yesterday took a licking in Game 1, and they're behind 1-0, and lost the game to New York 7-3, with several walks in the 7th inning that walked in some runs. Today, we have Game 2, and here are your starting lineups for today's game. Phil Linz, Bobby Richardson, Roger Maris will be in center field, McMahon in right field. Elston Howard, star of yesterday's game, Joe Pepitone, Tom Tresh, Clete Boyer, and the starting pitcher is Mel Stottlemyre, grade B, Z modifier. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Kurt Flood will lead off, Lou Brock bats second, Bill White third, Ken Boyer fourth, Dick Grote, Tim McCarver, Mike Shannon, Del Maxwell, and Bob Gibson on the mound, grade B, X modifier. 19-12 and 3.01 earned run average in 1964. All right, we're ready to begin. Here is Phil Linz. 55 is going to be a fly ball to center field. That is caught by Kurt Flood, one away. Here is Bobby Richardson. '61 is a ground out to third base, but there is an X modifier, so that is a strikeout. 2 outs. Here is Roger Maris. 45 is going to be a base on balls, and Roger Maris will be the first base runner in today's game. Fast runner, Mickey Mantle, up to bat. Gibson winds and throws. 65 is going to be a foul out to the catcher. Nothing doing for the Yankees in the first. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Okay, Kurt Flood will lead off the bottom of the first for St. Louis. 24 is the roll. That's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Lou Brock. 1 for 4 yesterday. Here's the pitch to Brock. 22 is going to be a single for Lou Brock. That'll bring the bat. A man would like to do 7 All-Star teams. Bill White. Here's the pitch. 56 is going to be a pop out to the shortstop. That brings the bat with 2 outs. Ken Boyer. 63 is going to be a fly ball to center field, caught by Roger Maris, and that is the end of the first inning. We go to the top of the second, no score. Elston Howard leads off the top of the second. It's 55 for Howard. That's going to be a base hit, and he is 5 for 6 in the series. Howard's a slow-rated runner, so the Yankees will play it safe on the base paths. Joe Pepitone. 1-1, that's going to be a hit column roll. 21 is going to be a double for Joe Pepitone, and Ellie Howard will go to third. Yankees have second and third with Nobody out. Tom Tresh, the batter. Infield is going to play in. 41 is 24. That's going to be a... Both teams are fielding column 1. So, okay, the play result is a double play. It's a foul out back of first, and the runner is out trying from home. Other runner to third. Okay, playing it safe with Howard. He's not going to be out at home. But that is a foul out to the first baseman. If we were not playing it safe, he would be out. But Howard was being played safe. So 1 out, second and third. Clete Boyer is the 8th hitter in the lineup, and he will be intentionally passed. So the bases will be loaded for the pitcher, Mil Stottlemyre, and 1 out. Infield's playing back for a double play. Here's a pitch from Gibson. 6-6 roll. That is a straight-up 6 against a grade B. That is going to be a triple over third for a single column card. Double columns use number 4, which would be a double base, a single column card. And that is a huge triple by the pitcher. 3 RBIs. Howard scores. Pepitone scores. Boyer scores. And it is 3-0 New York. St. Louis will play the infield in. Again, Phil Lenz is the batter, 35. That's a 39. Pop out to the pitcher. That's 2 outs. You don't see a lot of pop outs to pitchers, but if it's not very high, yeah, you do. When my daughter was pitching in high school, she was a very good softball pitcher, a fast pitch pitcher, but not the greatest fielder. So everyone was instructed to to defend the pitching position. But she did all right that way. She was a good pitcher. 62 is a 32 for Bobby Richardson. That's going to be a fly out the right field. That's a 3rd out. And the Yankees on 3 hits, they almost hit for the cycle in the inning, single, double, and triple. Otherwise a walk. They scored 3 runs in the top of the second, 3-0 New York. Dick Grote leads off for St. Louis. He was 1 for 4 yesterday. Cardinals shortstop, rule 41. That's going to be a ground ball to the Yankee shortstop, Phil Lenz. 1 away. Tim McCarver. 56 is going to be a pop out to the shortstop, Phil Lenz. That's 2 down. And now Mike Shannon. 61 is a ground ball to Phil Lenz. So Phil Lenz comes up big defensively in the second inning. We go to the top of the third, no score for the Cardinals, 3 runs for the Yankees. Here's Roger Maris, who is playing center field today. 56 is a swing and a miss for strike 3, 1 away. Mickey Mantle, who is 0 for 5 in the World Series thus far. 42 is a walk. Mantle is a fast runner on first. 1 down. And Elston Howard, who is 5 for 6. 61 is the roll. 22 on fielding column 1 is hit by the pitcher. And now we got 2 runners on with 1 out. We're going to play it safe with Howard at first. Joe Pepitone. One 4 is a fly out to left field, caught by Lou Brock. 2 down. And here is Tom Tresh. 65 is a foul out to the catcher. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 New York. Del Maxwell leads off for St. Louis. He is 1-for-2 in the series. 64 is a strikeout. One down, and Bob Gibson, decent hitting pitcher, comes to bat. 46 is a strikeout. That's the second strikeout for Stottlemyre. And here is Curt Flood. 53 is 15, fielding column 1. That's a fly out to the left fielder, Tom Tresh. 3-0 doing for the Cardinals. We'll go to the top of the fourth, 3-0 Yankees. Here is Clete Boyer, brother of Ken Boyer. 65 is a foul out to the catcher. I notice with payoff pitch, you don't get many foul out to the catcher, but you do with Apba. Here's the pitch to Stottlemyre. 35 is a 36. That's going to be a ball. 54 is a ground out to the third baseman, Ken Boyer. 5-3. That's 2 outs. Phil Linz. And 44 for Phil Linz is a fly out to the center fielder, Curt Flood. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-0 Yankees. Lou Brock leads off for the Cardinals. Mel Stottlemyre has retired the last 8 batters in a row. Here's the pitch to Brock. 61 is a foul ball for strike 1. Next pitch is a fly ball to the left fielder, caught by Tom Tresh. 1 down. Bill White. 42 is a 41. That's going to be an error by the shortstop Phil Linz. First error of the game. And Bill White, a fast runner, is at first with 1 away. And Ken Boyer, the Cardinals' best hitter, National League MVP for 1964, is up to bat. Here's the pitch to Boyer. 31's a 9 against the B. That's going to be a single on the infield. First and second. With 1 out. Cardinals have a threat going, and Dick Groat, the shortstop. Here's the pitch to Groat. 56 is a infield pop fly to Clete Boyer at third, 2 down. Tim McCarver. 22 is a 7. That's going to be a single to left. Runner on second will score, and the other runner goes to third. So we got first and third, and the Cardinals are on the board for the first time in game 2. That'll be an unearned run, as there should have been 3 outs in the inning due to the error. Here is Mike Shannon, first and third, 2 outs, and tying run for the Cardinals at first base. Mike Shannon's a clutch hitter. Here's the pitch. 25, is a single to right field. 1 runner scores, and the other goes to third. So 2 RBIs in the inning. It is Yankees 3, Cardinals 2. McCarver's at third, and Shannon, a fast runner, is at first. Here is Del Maxwell, the 8th batter in the lineup. They're going to go ahead and pitch to him. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre. 1-6 is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. He goes the short way to second base, 6-4 for the third out. But the Cardinals score 2 as we go to the top of the 5th. Yankees 3, St. Louis 2. Bobby Richardson leads off the top of the 5th for New York. 23 is the roll, is a ground ball to the second baseman, Del Maxwell, 1 away. Roger Maris. Yankee star who didn't put up star numbers in 1966 because he was playing with a undiagnosed broken hand, ended up getting traded to the Cardinals. Here's the pitch to Roger Maris. 51 is a base hit for Maris. He is a fast runner. No 11s on the first column. Mickey Mantle is the batter. One down. 53-17 is a single to right field. Runner out at third. 9-5. Mantle goes to second on the throw. So now there's 2 outs, and Mickey Mantle's the runner at second base. Elston Howard, who is 5 for 6 in this series. 52 is a ground out to the third baseman, Ken Boyer, 5-3. At the bottom of the fifth, 3-2, New York. Bob Gibson leads off for the Cardinals, struck out his first time of that. 34 is a fly ball to the center fielder, Roger Maris. One down. Kurt Flood. One rolls, a hit column roll. And 64 is going to be a 2-base hit for Kurt Flood. Cardinals have the tying run at second base. For Lou Brock, there's the pitch. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Brock is 1 for 3. And now it's going to be up to Bill White to get this run home with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to St. Louis first baseman. Here's the 25 roll. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher over first. 3 outs. Top of the 6th. 3-2 New York. Joe Pepitone leads off the top of the 6th for the Yankees. He was a .271 hitter with 27 homers in 1963, and then he went to 28 homers in 64 with 100 RBIs. Bob Gibson from Omaha, Nebraska delivers the first pitch to Pepitone. 64 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. One down. That is the 3rd strikeout for Gibson in this game. Tom Tresh. 44 is a fly ball to the center fielder, Kurt Flood. 2 quick outs, and here is Clete Boyer. Pitch to Boyer. 46 is a strikeout, 4th strikeout. Bottom of the 6th, 3-2 New York. Ken Boyer leads off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 6th inning. He blasted the game in the actual Game 4 in the World Series. He blasted the game-winning grand slam for Game 4. Helped the Cardinals win that game. Here's the pitch to Boyer. 45 is going to be a walk. He is 1 for 2 and on base twice. Fast runner. Dick Rote's the batter. There's no 11s in column 1. But I may want to try to hit and run, get something going here. Takes off. Here's the pitch. 61 is a 39, and that is bad news for Ken Boyer. Strike. Runner out stealing. 2-4. So 1 down for the Cardinals. Boyer still up the bat. 64 is a strikeout. 2 outs and Tim McCarver. And 62 is a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th, 3-2 New York. Okay, as we go to the top of the 7th, both teams have 5 hits in the game, but the Yankees have 1 more run. Here's the pitch to Mel Stottlemyre. That's going to be a base hit, so the Yankees now have 6 hits. Puts the pitcher on. Average speed running. Phil ends up the bat. Phil Ends is going to square around a bunt and try to sacrifice. 42 is 13. That's going to be a foul ball for strike 1. 46 is foul ball for strike 2. Failed to get the bunt down, he's going to swing away. 34 is a fly ball to the center fielder, Kurt Flood. He makes the catch. 1 down. Stottlemyre is still at first. Bobby Richardson. 64 is a fly ball to the right fielder, Mike Shannon, 2 outs. Roger Maris, 1 for 2 in the game. 46 is going to be a strikeout, and Bob Gibson has struck out 5 batters. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 3-2 New York. It'll be the bottom of the Cardinals order. Mike Shannon, Del Maxwell, and Bob Gibson. 34 on Mike Shannon's a fly ball to Roger Maris in center field. 1 down. Shannon is 1 for 3 in today's game. And moving the wrong stack here. All right, Del Maxwell's the batter. That's a single for Del Maxwell. And he is 2 for 5 in the series. F runner. He's got an 11 in the first column. 1 out. Bob Gibson, who can handle the bat, is going to try a hit and run. 26 is a 12. Out of first, 4-3. Maxwell goes to second. So Gibson gets his runner in scoring position. Here is Curt Flood, 311 hitter in 1964, with a chance to drive in the tying run. Here's the pitch. 51 is a ground ball to the pitcher, Mel Stottlemyre. Throws over to Joe Pepitone. For the final out of the inning, we go to the 8th, 3-2 New York. Okay, Bob Gibson will reach his fatigue and factor in 2 batters, and then he'll need to have 2 bad things happen to him before his letter grade is dropped. That's home rules. And same thing with Mel Stottlemyre. He'll need 2 things within an inning to happen before his grade drops. Here's a pitch to Mickey Mantle. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Dick Rote. 1 away. In the 8th, Elston Howard, who's been the hottest hitter in this series, he is 1 for 2 today, 5 for 7 in the series. It's going to be a ground out to the, it's got an X modifier, so he will strike out. So that's 2 outs. And Joe Pepitone's the batter. Pepitone's 1 for 3. It's a double in the 2nd inning, scored a run. 2 for 7 in the series. 16 is the roll. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Dick Rote. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees are still holding on to a 1-run lead. Lou Brock will lead off for the Cardinals. He set a national league record for World Series hits with 13 hits in the 68 series. Here's the pitch to Lou Brock. 25 is a single for Lou Brock. And a chance to steal second. I had a 11 yesterday that I didn't try to steal second because the pitcher was batting next. And then that turned into a double play to bite me. But those things happen. But Brock is probably going to try to steal the catcher for New York is Howard. He's a 9. And again, on my basic game steals, I give a catcher a chance to throw him out with this chart. Don't know where I got it, but the 9 is going to throw him out on a 11 to 26 roll. Error will be on 66, but there goes Brock. Bill White's the batter. Here's the throw. 51, he is going to be safe with a stolen base, and he's on second with a tying run, and nobody out. Okay, with the runner at tying run at second, and Bill White, the batter, don't want to sacrifice. He led the National League in hits in 1964 with 211 hits. So he's going to swing away, see what he can do against Mel Stottlemyre. Here is the pitch. 35 is 9. That's going to be a base hit over second base, and Brock will score. So Bill White gets the job done and ties the score for St. Louis, 3-3. Ken Boyer comes up, and let's see, that's 2 bad things that happened to Stottlemyre, so he drops to a C. Pitching grade 53 is 19. That's going to be a ground out to first, runner to second, 5-3. 1 out. Man in scoring position for Dick Grote. Timeout. Okay, Yogi Berra is going to call on a new pitcher for New York. That's going to be Bill Stafford. He's a grade C, Y, and Z modifiers. He will be a grade, he's right-handed pitcher pitching to a right-handed batter. So for the first batter, he's going to be a grade B. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Dick Grote, 45, is a, let's see, runner on second. That's going to be a walk with no Z's or Z's involved. So Grote goes to first. First and second. And Tim McCarver. Kind of like the new rule coming into Major League Baseball where pitchers have to pitch to 3 batters. A relief pitcher have to face 3 batters or the end of the inning. I like that. I don't like managers necessarily coming out and changing with every batter. My wife also likes that rule a lot as well. Here's the pitch to McCarver. 23 is the roll. 29 is going to be a double play, 1-6-3. That ends the inning, but the Cardinals get it tied. We go to the ninth, 3-3. We're at the bottom of the Yankee order. Tom Tresh, Clete Boyer, and the pitcher. Here's the pitch to Tom Tresh. 63 is the roll. That's going to be a fly ball to the left fielder, caught by Lou Brock. 1 out. And Bob Gibson is retired. Let's see, 10, 11 of the last 12 hitters he has faced. Clete Boyer. 55, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Kurt Flood. That's 2 outs. And if you're going to let Stafford bat, this game might go a while. Here's the pitch to Stafford. 51 is a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Tied up 3-3. Okay, like the Yankee ninth, the Cardinals are at the bottom of their order. They're going to have Mike Shannon, Del Maxwell, and Bob Gibson scheduled to bat. Here's the pitch to Mike Shannon. 52, that's going to be there's an X modifier involved, but he's the Y. So 27 is going to be a ground out to third base. 5-3, 1 away. Del Maxwell. 6-6 roll, that's going to be a single. And Maxwell is on with 1 out. Okay, the Cardinals are going to squeeze one more inning out of Bob Gibson. He's going to come up and try to sacrifice. 53 is the roll. That's 21 out at first. Put out by the pitcher. So sacrifice is good. Runner goes to second, and there's 2 outs. Kurt Flood. With 2 outs, Kurt Flood led the Cardinals in RBIs in 1965 and 1966. Here's an RBI at second base that could win the game for him if he can do something here. Here's the pitch from Bill Stafford. 36 is going to be a walk to Kurt Flood. First and second. Lou Brock. Okay, with 2 outs, the Yankees are going to bring in a left-handed pitcher to pitch to the left-handed Brock. That is Al Downing. And that means he'll get the 1 grade bump up to grade A for this batter. Here's the pitch from Al Downing. 6-6 roll, that's going to be a hit column roll, and 32 is going to be a double and knock it in, the winning run. Maxwell scores on Lou Brock's game-winning double. The score is 4-3 St. Louis. We'll go to the wrap-up in just a minute. All right, a very exciting game here in Game 2 of the 1964 World Series. We see the Yankees scored 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. And the Cardinals scored 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Bob Gibson, 9 innings, 3 earned runs, 6 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks. The losing pitcher was Bill Stafford, 1 2/3 inning, 1 earned run, a hit, and 2 walks. So the star of the game is Lou Brock. Lou Brock was 3 for 5, making him 4 for 9 in the series. His double drove home Del Maxwell in the 9th inning to win the game for the Cardinals. He is seen pictured here sliding in the 2nd after he stole a base, singled and stole a base in the 8th inning. So Lou Brock is today's star of the game. Hope you enjoyed the ball game. If you did, hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side. Hit the like. And thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll bring you Game 3, this time from New York, 1964 World Series, Cardinals-Yankees. Thanks for watching. Good day, and God bless.